mean well. Exclusive to The Drive with Robin Ross.
Yeah, two stories that have come out in the last couple of days. The one of them was the very, very scary train crash involving trucks. Trains moving coal to our big export harbour from Richards Bay. They collided in KZN over the weekend. And it seems all of the indications say that it was a shift change. And apparently, we don't have any digital systems on our train tracks. So everything needs to be done manually. And that involves people with phones, phoning signal operator to signal operator, going, listen, this is what's happening, that's what's happening, please make a plan here. And there'd been a power outage. It seems a train had stopped on the lines. There was a shift change, so the one person didn't phone the next person down the line and say there's a train stopped on this piece of track. And the other train just kept coming, and now there's coal all over a part of KwaZulu-Natal, and that line has been shut down for the moment while they're still recovering the scene, which is not great for exporting coal.
No, and you know what? As Marlene mentioned now in the news, and we heard the soundbite from the spokesperson saying that this shouldn't give any indication that there is no hope for PRASA actually getting, sorry to say this, back on track. That actually we should not look at this isolated incident as reason to be negative about the SOE. But the thing is, why are we still in 2024 not doing things digitally? Why is the digital migration of any kind of process in South Africa always such a pain?
Yeah, and that is a very good question. The one that really, and that makes me think, the one that really irritated me was when SARS had to upgrade all of their forms so that we could file our taxes. Remember that frantic period a couple of years back? Because they were still using Adobe Flash as the input thing on their websites. And Adobe put a notice out about 10 years ago saying we will stop supporting Flash by this date. So they had a 10-year heads up. All they needed to do was change the forms to a non-Flash form, and literally it got to the day where it got cut off and they were like, our forms don't work. And I was like, guys, we've known about this stuff.
Yeah.
This is not new information. So, yeah, I mean, it is nice to hear the spokesman saying the plans and stuff they've seen look good, and we shouldn't let this isolated incident bum us out. But the thing that bummed me out is we were so excited about the Shosholoza mail.
Ons was.
We were so like, let's go, let's take the car and the kids. Remember, we had voice notes in that day. Ons gaan almal Kaapstad toe. We're going to take the car on family holiday. This is going to be a vibe. News 24 reporting yesterday that apparently it's just been quietly shut down again.
Oh.
Which is sad, man.
Die ding is ook die stilstype oor hierdie ding. En om dit nie soos 'n groot aankondiging te maak soos wat hulle gemaak het toe die treine nou weer op die spoor was.
Ja.
Om dit nou so onder die mat in te vee is eintlik erger as om net te sê, luister, ons het bietjie te naby aan die son gevlieg. Hierdie stelsel is nou nog nie reg om weer 100% in werking te wees nie. So, kykie sa, julle gaan nou met die brakes opsit. Let's wait. But the fact that it just quietly has been shelved after 3 weeks of the relaunch, 3 weeks.
3 weke. No, you are absolutely 100% correct, Roseanne McKenzie. I want to know why. I want to know why we've quietly shelved this project. I want to know what the issues were that you've encountered. I want to know what your learnings were. I want to know what your plan is. I want to know what you're going to do, and I want to know when it's coming back. I don't want you to make a huge PR noise going, take the family on holiday, bring your car, you can use the train again. And then 3 weeks later, you can no longer use the train, and we're not going to tell you why. That's the bit that's not good enough.
Ja.
Ons wil weet.
Maar die ding is ook, nee, ek dink daar is soveel stelsels en sisteme in hierdie land wat mekaar nie regtig goed genoeg aanvul nie. So, byvoorbeeld, nog 'n treinstorie. Gister of vroeër hierdie week was daar 'n goudtrein wat vasgesit het vir 75 minute as gevolg van beerdkrag. So the Gautrain is our big shiny kind of accolade that we have managed to get working and working on time, and you can't chew gum on the trains. You got, like, it's a very much a first world type of thing, which is great. But then we are in South Africa, so we have load shedding, which then means that this first world kind of thing that we are so proud of and that we want people to use more of cannot work for 75 minutes because of load shedding. So I think the systems in this country are so linked to each other that when one thing is a nightmare and is a disaster, the rest of the thing can't work, want ons is so verweef met die infrastruktuur wat ons het, en dan werk dit net.
It is a complicated system. You are right. When a piece of it doesn't work, then the rest of us sit there shaking our heads. So, yeah, some peeps are in KZN at the moment, busy scooping up some train coal debris from the side of the railway lines. Hopefully they'll put all that away and we'll get our coal exporting again, make some money, and then, fingers crossed, someone is going to come around and tell us why the Shosholoza mail is shut down again, what the plan is, and when it is going to get back on track.